Good morning, chaps. We are leaving Maguza today. Sorry, I got that wrong. We are leaving Mazuga today, and we are heading into the Sahara Desert proper, including pistes from the old Dakar Rally. I did plan a route. We were happy to go on our own, but there's been a lot of rain, and there is a particularly dangerous crossing, river crossing at Ramilla. So we don't really know how bad it is, but we've decided to hire a guide to take all our equipment because our motorbikes were very heavy with all the luggage, and yeah, we got sand to deal with, water crossings and all sorts, and we just felt our bikes are heavy enough as they are. Let's enjoy the experience, hire a guide to take us through the most difficult parts, and actually he's going to be able to show us interesting places that we would not have known about or found. Hopefully it will be fun and an amazing experience, and thanks for tagging along, everybody. Looks like we got stopped by the police for the very first time. There's been lots of them everywhere, but that was quick. They don't normally stop us, but we normally come across a police barricade. You know, when we came from Nador to Mazuga, about every 50 kilometers or less. Normally in villages or just outside, but we've never been stopped ourselves. We've always been waved on. I think they were always more concerned with the locals and what they're up to, but I don't think possibly we would have been stopped then if it wasn't for our guide. Anyway, that's what we circumnavigated yesterday. Nice little adventure that was. Chevy. We're on a piste now, and well, we've increased our tyre pressures, so because of some of the roads that we got coming up. Fucking hell. Okay. It's only a little bit. It's straight ahead, love. Good luck. Oh, tricky little start for us on the sand. But it's only a short distance apparently. On the right it's harder, okay, if you stay out of that. Just attack it. Fucking hell. Woohoo! Yeah, you won the harder stuff. Oh no, nice sound, you. I'll let you go first, because just in case you stop. Well done, go with the flow, darling. Yay! Well done. Well done, darling. Looks like an interesting part of the piece. Yeah, this is what we come here for. This sort of thing. I think that in the fog in the background, sorry, that's the mountain we're heading for. You can go on the left here, Helen. Keep out of his tracks. It's not as bad, I don't think. Okay, so the first part of the trip, we're going to head for a mountain. It's only about 900 or so meters, but yeah, apparently there's some nice views. So we haven't seen any pictures. We don't want any pictures because it'd be a nice surprise when we get there. Let's try and stay out of the ruts, I think, if we can. Bit of power here. I can see over in the distance some domes, so I'm assuming that they do stargazing there. Are they stargazers? No. Astronomy, no?
No, this is just a camp for people who want to stand on it.
Oh, okay. They look like igloos.
Yeah, they call it dome.
Okay. Well, we're having a bit of trouble in the sand at the moment, but hopefully that will improve. Try and stay out of tracks. Whoa. So it's a case of trying to get through the dunes and just trying to avoid as much of the sand as possible. Tell you what, sitting back on your ass makes a big difference. Makes it so much easier. Oh, this is wild and wicked. Looks beautiful over there. You can go literally wherever you want. No restrictions. Absolutely flipping awesome. Well done, love. Okay. So you wouldn't want to fall on this, would you? It's really sharp. Getting closer to our destination. And he's the same guide that took us quad biking yesterday on Erg Chevy. Decent fella. Speaks quite a few languages, so English is pretty good. And he certainly knows his way around. Helen is keeping out the ruts. That's such a good idea.
Yeah, it's a bit hard. Some places there are distance.
Yeah, but it's something we need to get used to, and you know. Whee! God, those tracks are a nightmare. Go on, Dav. Dakar Rally next, you reckon? I don't think so. Poor Helen's wheels going all over the place. Nice one, darling. Oh well, look at the colours of it. It's very grey here, isn't it? Okay, off we go for a hike up to the top of the mountain and taking the views. What a landscape. This is Limestone area. Well, normally a guide would take people to the top of the mountain a different way, but he's never been this way before, so because we're reasonably capable climbers, it should be good fun for all three of us. Bit of exploration. Oh, look what we found. Little canyon. Great place to climb, Helen, in the hot sun. You know now where to hide, Mohammed, when it's too hot.
Yeah, stay here.
Yeah. I see this fruit here. It's wild melon. Fascinating. First time I've seen wild melon. This is cool because there's no paths, no cairns like you do in the mountains in Europe and UK.
Careful, huh?
Climb down?
Yeah, go down.
Okay.
I don't want to jump. Careful, huh?
That's alright. Nearly smashed me GoPro though, didn't I?
Yeah.
Another thing that's cool, I mean, you'll only know if you've done mountain walking yourself, or even climbing, and that's where it's popular for hikers or climbers. Routes are very polished, and which means, because of the amount of traffic, and that means there's less grip for your feet. But here, you ain't got none of that problem. Seems quite unspoiled. Nice view. Okay, so coming down off this little hill, and then we're going to scramble up to the top of that crag, and should have a nice view of Erg Chebbi and Missoula. There are fossils everywhere, all on these rocks. What have we got over there? A little group of them. Yeah. All different types.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah. One of the downsides of motorcycling is you can't just park up with all your gear and go for a hike. So with the guide carrying all our luggage, we can do other things apart from riding the bike. Which is really cool. You get to explore. Where are you both? You down there? Yeah. Oh wow, look at that opening down there, eh? So you're underneath?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll see if I can take a picture of you underneath somewhere.
Here.
Yeah, there you are. So I'm just going to go across here.
Careful if you slide.
Where's Helen?
Yeah, she's here. Yeah. Come here.
Cool.
Look at that one.
That block?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, it's great. Okay, but at the top of this mountain, directly in front of us is an oasis, and there's a village there called Bigger, something like that, and I'll check it out how to spell it later. And directly in front of us now is Erg Chebbi, and we keep going. Where's Algeria? That way?
That way, yeah.
Yeah, Algeria is that way. I'm on a bit of a dodgy stone here, so what else can we say? What's in that direction? Algeria again?
Our direction is a bit more to the left.
Okay, and which way are we heading on that trip?
We came from this way.
Yep.
And we go that way.
And we go that way?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. Another fossil. Nice picture, guys. Oh, isn't this gorgeous? It's worth getting off your bike to do this type of thing. Right, I better stop walking backwards. It is so damn peaceful here. I'm starting to understand why T.E.Lawrence loved the desert. But that was a lovely little trip at the top of the mountain, and now we're going to cross this sand. It's going to be tricky, and we're going to visit a Berber family, but they don't like pictures being taken of them, so sorry I won't be able to share that. Catch a bloody rut, you're a goner. Anyway, the chain, to talk a little bit about the chain, and that is, we've learned now that the best way to deal with sand for your chain is to keep the chain just clean, no lubrication, because lubrication, whatever, just seems to make it stick. So the professionals around here only clean. So this morning we cleaned our chains with petrol, and we've been through a fair bit of sand already, and not one grain of sand is sticking to the chains. So no lubrication at all. Doesn't matter if the chains are wrecked a little bit, you know, the O-rings from petrol. Not worried about that, because the sand is more of a problem. Woo-wee. This is quite a sandy bed, so a little bit of speed is ideal, as long as we don't hit a rut and go bloody flying. As we sat back on the rear seat at the moment, this makes sense to the weight transfer. Try and keep your hands loose, which is easier said than done sometimes. She's actually got wider tyres than me, so she's got, I think, what's it on a Himalayan, a 90 wide, she's got 100 wide, and she's got a, I've got a 120 rear, and she's got a 130 rear, and I think that might all help. Oh, these bloody ruts again. Try and relax, try and relax. So I can only take pictures of this little hut. There's some goats and some stuff, probably a toilet. There's not much here actually, might not even be here. Well, unfortunately nobody was in, so we need some food, so hopefully, after you, darling. So hopefully we can get some food in the village. It's a small village. How fast are you meant to go? I'm going to go ahead of you a minute on the right. Can try a bit faster speed. Wee, the bumps. Woo-hoo. A village in the desert. God, that's a rather cool building. Yeah, it looks very nice. So this is the village we've just come into. Oh, look at that building. That's even better. Well, we just had a wonderful omelette. Really nice. And now we're heading into the desert. And Helen is indicating on the desert. I can see water. Looks like the truck is avoiding it. So we're going to go around it. Must be a reason. Right, the sun's going down. We need to find a place to camp for the night. So we got a couple of pistes and then a bit of sand, so we're gonna drop our tyre pressures once again. She must be very tired. Dear of it. Oh, those ruts really get you. Really get you. You're tired, love. Might be better off of this. Maybe along here.
What do you think to find a place around here?
Yeah?
Good? The water is here.
Oh, is there? Oh, all right. Where would you like to go? Over there by the...
Here there are some big trees of Acacia.
Oh, okay.
Either here or...
Do you want there's trees around there, is there?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep out of his tracks. Here we are, camping up in the desert, underneath an acacia tree. How cool is that? So we got a few dunes around us. There's our tent. There's the tent behind is the guide, Mohammed. And yeah. And when we normally camp, we don't have seats to sit in. But thanks to Mohammed, we do. So that was hard work for us today. I mean, it's been quite exciting the last few days, and we got a few days of this type of travelling to do. So yeah, it's been a tough day. It's been a tough few days, and we got 3 more tough days. And well, anyway, that's the end of this episode, and thanks for watching. And yeah, we'll do an episode per day, I think, because there should be enough interest, you know, for that. Taddy bye.